What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf preview for you guys today. I have some special guests to come on the show today to do some preview with Ryan LFC. So, how are you guys doing today? I want you guys to smash the like button and make sure you share the screen.
It's still frozen. Oh my god.
How are you guys doing, man?
Not too bad, right? How you doing, Jersey, bro?
I'm doing fine, except computer's frozen, so I've used my phone.
Ryan, I got your message out. That's all good, bro. I can do that.
Okay, so what's up?
All right, man. All right.
Feel good, bro. The first time I have you guys on the show, brother.
No, it's nice, man. It's nice. How's your birthday, man?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad, man. We're live, you know.
Oh, we're live. We're live. Hello, people. Hello, people. Yes.
Jersey boy.
Good job. I didn't say anything bad, innit?
Yeah. You're a good boy, man. You're a good boy, man.
Yes, no, delighted to be on the channel, man. Delighted to be on the channel.
Drifty coming?
Yeah, Drifty should be with us any minute now.
Okay. So wait till the people them build up. So Drifty message me a while ago, sir. Demo J, what's up? Demo J supposed to in the chat, you know. Supposed to come on.
Yeah.
But him at work.
Jordan Hyman, LFC, morning. Callum, morning, people, morning to you guys. Afternoon where I am. Jordan also says good morning to Jersey boy as well. Dupe MCFC said this is a nice collab. It is indeed. Ryan's the guy, man. Ryan's the guy. If you haven't subscribed to Ryan already, I don't know why you haven't. Ryan's the man. No, I'm happy to be on the channel, man. Absolute pleasure.
You seen me good, right?
Yeah. We see the sunshine and everything, bro.
Yeah, a lot of sunshine, man.
We're not getting that in England.
Anytime you see outside, so a lot of sunshine, it's cool, man. Jersey boy, mute your mic, Jersey boy. That's your mic going like that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Collab, yeah, what's the show?
Say again?
Yeah, what's the show?
Bro, if you want me to, I'm happy to. If you want me to, brother.
Yeah, you should do it, man.
Yeah? Should we do it then?
Yeah. All right.
Drifty should be here any minute, to be honest. We can get into it.
So you're feeling about the game?
Nervous, my bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Nervous.
Yeah, for a long time, man, we go into a game where we feel so nervous, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. Listen, man, I never know. At the first time, see a lot of so much people are text me, man, bro. People from all over Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah. It's because we're losing now, innit? People think they can come and say what they want to us.
Them say, listen, you think you run away with the league like last year? We are capture, especially Man U fans, man. I'm telling you, they are enough, bro.
Yeah. Man United have been very lucky this season with a lot of the decisions that have gone for them now. I'm not going to lie. Been very lucky.
They are lucky, man. Lucky team, Man United. What's up, my brother? Good to have you, man. You just wake up.
No. We're having a bit of a team meeting about some stuff we got to sort out for later, and just lost track of time, man.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem, man.
How you doing? You alright though, yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Can't complain, man. I have you guys, man. Watching you guys for 4 years from football, but not sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's a pleasure to on the same platform with you guys, man. Enough respect, man. Get enough
No, no,
respect
no.
for you, man. Gifty.
Yeah,
Listen,
man. Yeah, man.
people them in Jamaica, man. My name say me a Gifty Pint. Oh, man.
I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Bridget.
Nah, they say them say I'm always I listen to people negative or bring down the club. No, but it's just the truth. I am
Yeah, man.
I'm love worrying too, you know, just like how you concerned. I love the club. You
Yeah, man.
understand? I want the best for the club. So sometimes
They don't want to hear the realness, Bridget.
yeah, when I tell them the truth,
Yeah, man.
listen,
They're not
man.
ready for it.
Right, let's get into it then, people. Liverpool versus Spurs. Big game. Big game. When you look at the table, it's a game Liverpool can't lose. Really, it's a game we can't even draw. We need to win this game. So I'm going to start with you, Ryan. How are you feeling about the game, and what do you think Liverpool's strengths are going into the game?
Listen, for the last 3 years in the club, this is the first time I feel worried coming to a big game like this. Normally, Liverpool always have it covered when them come up against a big team. The smaller team, we not too worry about them, but this season, especially we play against Man United last Sunday, we see Liverpool can in very dangerous, especially on the break. Manchester United, one of the best counter-attacking team. Tottenham Spurs is one of 2 best counter-attacking team this year. We see at the back. I am worried to see who club going to use at the back. But we are Liverpool and anything possible. We still believe in this team, but at this moment, confident are low, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think you summed out really well there, Ryan. If I'm going to be honest, bro. It's the worry of our defense. Now, Drift, I'll come to you next. You look at how Tottenham usually play at their best. They usually soak up pressure and they hit teams on the break through Kane and Son. Can we actually defend that counter-attack? And what do you think the key would be to defending that counter-attack?
Can we defend that counter-attack the way we're playing now? No.
You don't think so?
No. What? With Reece Williams playing?
Well, so the rumor is that Matip's definitely going to play this game.
I don't believe Matip's going to play till he plays, because we were told. No, real talk. Remember, we were told he was going to play the other day, and he never played. What was the game we played the other day? Not the FA Cup game against Man United. We were told Matip was going to be fit for that.
No. He was fit. He was just rested. He wasn't actually injured.
Whatever. If Klopp is deliberately going to play Hendo at centre back, yeah, even when Matip is fit, because I think the Man United game in the league, Matip was fit, right? But he still went with Hendo.
Matip weren't fit for that game.
Anyway,
it was the Burnley game that Matip played.
Whatever the situation was, I just remember it being Matip's fitness being the issue as to why he wasn't picked and he weren't selected and everyone else was, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
for me personally, I don't really think we could stop Tottenham, but everyone's just going to sound being negative. People don't like to hear the realness. We will be 10 points behind City and we will be 9 points behind Man United at the end of the Tottenham game. And then for me, that's season done. But if we can somehow, some way pull this off, we are still Liverpool, we're still capable. But can you switch form on and off within one game? I don't think you can, and that's what my worry is. It's not that we can't turn this round full stop, but the form we're in, it doesn't turn around quickly, it turns around slowly. You maybe scrape a game here or there and try and pull a few things together, and then maybe over the course of a couple games, you get it back together. You know what I mean? You get yourself together. When you actually deep the situation we're in right now, we're so far in a hole, playing against teams like Tottenham ain't going to be how you get out of it. I could be wrong. We could pull a Liverpool masterclass out our ass and pull it off. But that Liverpool, I ain't seen that Liverpool for a while. So I'm not going to believe it can just come out of nowhere, because that's just being a believer for the sake of being a believer. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible based on what I'm watching. And what I'm watching is a team that's bereft of ideas, energy, inventiveness, confidence, even Klopp don't look like he's got any confidence left anymore. And to me, the team look like a bunch of people who also know what's going on behind the scenes. If you ask me, I reckon everybody looks like they know what the problem is. And they're thinking to themselves, like, Genie's going. We're not buying a centre-back. Like, we got no Virgil and thingy. Like, Fabinho might be thinking, right, I beg you buy someone so I don't have to play here. Like, it just looks like there's a lot of things that people are worried about and bothered about. It's showing. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, a couple comments here. So Dupe MCFC says, make sure you guys like the streams and subscribe if you haven't. Indeed. Couple of you are saying that you've seen us on the Football Terrace before. So yes, me and Drifty have been on the Football Terrace loads of times. I've got a Liverpool show on there that Drifty regularly supports with as well. So you'll see us on there. Obviously, we're all together on Coppish as well. Ryan comes on to Coppish sometimes as well, and he knows he's a brother, so he's always welcome as well. Drift, you make some good points there. Got a super chat here as well. Let me find it. Give me a sec. We just had it. So the Dugout Football Channel. So Alisson, Trent, Matip, Fabinho, Robertson, Gini, Hendo, Thiago, Salah, Mane, Firmino. I'm going for a 2-1 win to the Reds. Son might be missing apparently. Oh, okay, that changes things slightly. Ryan, if Son's not playing, would you be more confident?
If Son not playing, Liverpool will win that game. Definitely will win that game because he's one of the problem, not Harry Kane. We need to stop Harry Kane from turn. Do not make him turn and just the ball get Son to get behind the defense. We need to stop him. Do not make him turn. Take the ball off of him. Fabinho, it'll be a very good man marker for Harry Kane.
Yeah.
You don't need to in a rush your fight. Harry Kane definitely more stronger than Fabinho. But if Son not playing, that is a plus for Liverpool. Trust me.
No, I agree. So with that being said, so apparently Hendo and Matip are going to be fit. I think Hendo is more questionable than Matip. Matip is actually fit, so he'll start. And I think Klopp's kind of confirmed that as well a few times. Would you guys go for... No, I was going to ask a question. Would you swap Hendo for Fabinho and maybe play Hendo as a centre-back next to Matip and then play Fabinho defensive midfield to counteract Kane, or do you think it's too risky to do that? Drift, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do. And plus, I think Henderson can do in midfield what Fabinho can do for a one-off game. So if you're talking about get on Kane and get in his face and don't let him play, then I think Hendo can do that for a game anyway. So I'd prefer Fabinho. Fabinho's a better centre-back than Henderson all day long, so I would much prefer. The thing is, if he's not gonna play Son, he'll probably still go with the pace to catch us out, and he'll play Bergwijn or Moura. And to be honest with you, they might not be as clinical as him, but they're still as worrying pace-wise. So I'd still be a little bit worried about us playing a high line. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I'm dejected, man. I'm struggling to even be positive in any way, shape, or form right now. Like, Liverpool have just let me down too much in the last couple of games. Like, I keep trying to be behind them, and I keep trying to think, nah, today this game will be the game. Come on, stop thinking negative. Come on, man. This will be the day. This will be the game that we turn it around, and it keeps on getting worse. It's like, bro. But no, I wouldn't. I'll put Henderson in midfield.
So, Jersey boy, I'll come to you. So Fulham, we drew 1-1. West Brom drew 1-1. Southampton lost 1-0. Burnley lost 1-0. Drew with Man United. Have I missed a result there? Don't think I have.
No, see, that's not too bad. You're allowed to
Newcastle.
lose to Bayern Munich. You're allowed to lose to Real Madrid. You're allowed to lose to Man City. Who else did you say? Juventus. You're allowed to lose to. It's not that bad when you really think about it. Like, I know we're a bad run, but you're meant to lose to those teams, isn't it? So, you know what I'm saying?
But you hear those results and you see the teams that we played. Jersey boy, do you think those games have just rattled our season? Do you think it's made it impossible for us to now win the league?
I think I hate to say it, but I think it's made it impossible to win the league because I'm so confident we're not winning the league. I've promised 5 of my friends jerseys if Liverpool win the league because I'm so confident it's not going to happen. I hate saying that.
Can you make it number 6? I wouldn't mind getting in that bet. I wouldn't mind getting in that bet if you're offering, bro.
I have no problem. If you want a new next year's jersey, I'll buy you a new next year's jersey if we win the league. I've made myself bankrupt. I'm so sure I won't have to buy jerseys. I hate saying it, but we are in big trouble.
Your money's safe, bro.
We're in big trouble.
So, guys, I'm going to go around and speak to you guys now about the attack because a lot's been made about us needing a centre-back and the defence being makeshift, which is all true. However, our attack has been as bad as I've ever seen it under Klopp. We're toothless. We can't score goals in the league. Salah's the only player that's scored since, I think, Mane against West Brom. What needs to change in that front three, Ryan, for us to start scoring goals again, in your opinion?
I believe, especially when we reach around of the edge of the opponent half, we need to pass the ball much more quicker. We can take a little bit of positive from out of the Manchester United game, especially in that first half, especially the first 35 minutes into the game. Liverpool looking excellent. Yes, I get back my Liverpool, but in the second half, we kind of drop a little bit. But I think up front, we just need to hustle more. We just need to more fight. Sometimes when things not going away, you just need to fight. And I want to see something different up front. I would love to see Origi start. I don't have no problem with Roberto Firmino, but he's just not cutting it right now. I am a big Origi fan. I just need to see Origi up front, him and Salah and Mane, to give us something different. He gave us something different against Burnley. Yes, he should score that goal, but I think if he play out the game, I believe he will definitely score against Burnley. And I want him to get a fair chance, just like Roberto Firmino and Salah. If Salah get that same chance or Mane and Roberto Firmino against Burnley, Klopp wouldn't take them off. But because of Origi, him take him off. And I want to see him start up front. He can give us something different, get behind, especially we're going down the byline, square by Robertson and Chen. No one is there. Roberto Firmino outside of the box. He's our number 9. He's supposed to be on the last centre back, especially Robertson and Chen squaring them ball. So we just need to hustle more. And this Tottenham's first team is going to be really tough for us to break them down. And listen, man, let's hope we can score 1 or 2 goals. It's not going to be easy because Jose Mourinho, the last time he said the best team lose. So, you know, I'm going to have a little bit of steel to come back to make sure he beat Liverpool.
Jersey boy, your thoughts on that? Would you drop Firmino for Origi?
This is really hard, just because I love Firmino, but Firmino is not as forward. We bought him. I think we bought him from Hoffenheim. He was a cam.
Yeah,
we're playing him as a 9, and it's just if you keep playing forks on, I think it's like a car. After you keep driving a car, at some point it's not going to work anymore. You need to change things around, and I think it's time that Firmino goes back to where his normal position is, and we get a normal number 9. So I don't see the problem with trying Origi, but for the last few games we've been playing Origi, he's done absolutely nothing. So I would go with Firmino, but because Firmino's done nothing, I would just say, yeah, go with Origi.
How you doing, Daz? Welcome to the show, bro.
Hi, Colin. How's things, lads? All
Not
good?
too bad, brother. Not too bad, brother.
Welcome, my brother, man.
Hi, Ryan.
So yeah, Daz, we've just been speaking about the front line and the lack of goals, and thinking how we can change things. So Drifty obviously hasn't spoken on it, but I know after speaking to Drifty, he'd prefer Origi to start over Firmino. Ryan said the same thing. Jersey boys a bit 50-50 because neither have really done anything. No one's mentioned Salah or Mane though, and I think that's worth mentioning when you look at what's been happening. So, would you make any changes? Would you have Salah or Mane drop for this game, and potentially bring in someone else? What's your thoughts there, Daz?
It's a very good question, Callum, because at the moment, the fact that we're on a bit of a losing streak, we've had 1 win in 6 games. We're all a little bit sceptical. We're all asking more questions when, like, look, my theory is on it is that Liverpool's like a machine, and if one bit of it isn't working, because we're not filled with we've a lot of exceptional players, but we wouldn't have like for like players like what Man City have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have that like for like, but we've some exceptional players, and we've players that are used to a system, that are so disciplined, that there's unbelievable unity and attitude there amongst the squad. Well, there has been, obviously, of late, we're going through, I'd call it a bit of a blip. I'm not too concerned, and a lot of people have said I'm a bit mad in saying that, but I'm not that concerned. I think the fact now we're out of the FA Cup, we've a lot of concentration, recovery, focus on just the league and the Champions League. We know they're the two things that Klopp wants and the owners, hence why Jordan Henderson, Matip didn't play during night. If that was a game where they felt really it was a must win and it was a cup final for us, basically, they would have been fit enough to play that game. I've no doubt about that. So to me, our FA Cup selections over the last couple of years, 5 years, particularly since Jurgen's there, has reiterated to me that the Premier League and Champions League is our big fish to fry. It is where the financial where it has the financial impact on the club, and it's the two biggest. I mean, you're at the elite level, the cream of where Liverpool are at. They're the two you want to concentrate in. Don't get me wrong, Jura Cups are great, but they're only great if you win them. You know, you don't get out and forget into a final or a semi-final. I'll go back. I was saying to Ryan Jura night. I'm sorry, I'm going a little bit off where I was at. I'll get to that point. Yeah, I'll get to that point. But Kenny Dalglish, a legend of the club, absolute, probably the best player to ever play for the club, came in at a time in crisis where the club was nearly in administration. He comes in, gets us to a League Cup final, wins it, gets to an FA Cup final, narrowly loses it with a very bang average team, and he sacked then. Do you know what I mean? Because it wasn't Champions League football he was getting into. It wasn't competing at the top end of the Premier League. Look, at the moment, the front three for me, they haven't come bad overnight. I think they're unbelievable players in that day. We've brought them in for an unbelievable fee. They've been given the chance. They delivered week in, week out, season in, season out. They can't be relied upon all the time. And probably our biggest, I'd say, downfall and something I'm probably quite negative about is we don't have competition to keep these lads on their toes. And it's so easy, if any of us who play football as ourselves, you know, if there's not competition, if there's not someone there grafting, keeping you on your toes, you know, it's easy to become complacent. And these questions are only asked when you're on a losing streak. No one asks questions like Firmino last season, 1 Anfield goal. It wasn't until the league was wrapped that people were asking questions, when is he going to score a league Anfield goal? Do you know what I mean? Because that was kind of the next thing we were getting to. But Firmino, Bobby's a part of the system. He's the system to Liverpool. His work rate, his off the ball, his awareness of the game, his assist. He's everything there. Do you know what I mean? He's Bobby Dazzler, isn't he? So, look, we can be critical sometimes of the top three, particularly of lately. Jota back, the sooner the better. I kind of disagree a bit with what Jersey Boy was saying there. I think Origi's been a bit mobile when he come on of late. But for Origi, it's very, very tough. There's a lot of pressure on that young lad. He's rarely ever playing football. You know what I mean? When he plays, he's expected to come on and do something, because that's what we associate Origi with. He's an impact player, comes on, does something. But if you're a player and you're going through 8-9 games without you're probably coming on the last couple of minutes, it's very hard to keep them consistency levels up and to compete with players that are playing regularly for club and country. You know, he's not even playing on international duty. So it's not easy, lads, but I'm not too concerned about Liverpool's form at the moment. I think we'll be back there. We haven't become bad overnight. We need to look at the bigger picture. Every top European side in every league this season has had their struggles, including City. United had a bad start. Arsenal, Everton had a good start. Then they became trouble. Chelsea, they've just lost a manager. Spurs, we play Spurs tomorrow, but Spurs will always let you down, as I say. So I'm not. They're doing okay this season, but I'm optimistic about Liverpool. 19 games to go, 6 behind. I'm not going to start saying we're going to win the league or anything like that. You know, I'm realistic at the same time. A few weeks ago I did, but we're okay now. We've one game every week. It's what Jurgen would want. It's what Jurgen masters, and having that rest, that recovery. It's something we had a go at Des Kelly on BT Sport with the draw against Brighton. So there's no excuses now. The lads need to regroup, pick themselves up and go at it again. And this is where the season starts for me now, I believe.
Rare dudes. Dom, welcome to the show, bro. How you doing?
Cheers.
Hey man, what's up? I just stopped to say hi to you guys. You know, what up, Drifty, Column, Jersey Boy, Darren, Ryan LFC. I'm actually kind of busy, you know, at the immigration office with my wife and all. So I just wanted to stop by and, just to meet you guys, especially Column and Drifty. Big up to Darren as
Appreciate
well.
Cheers,
You
bro.
know?
Yeah, man. What's
No,
good, bro? What's
appreciate
good,
that,
man?
bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
If you're at the immigration office, do me a favor. See if there's a centre back we can get.
Yo, good one. But
Yeah.
since I'm here, my thoughts right now and my feelings, as a City fan and on the situation that's going on with Liverpool right now, I actually think it's a weird one because you play 19 games and you drop points in 10 games and win 9. That's bad. That is bad. And when you look at the next 19 games, Liverpool has to win at least 15 of those games. And when you look at the schedule, especially the next 7 games in all comps, it's tough. It is really tough. And people need to start coming to reality. It's just one game after one game. You lost to Burnley. You lost to Southampton. You drew to these teams like West Brom and Brighton and Fulham. And it's like, damn, when is it going to get better? You see what I'm saying? It started in the Champions League from the loss against Atalanta, drawing to Midtjylland while you're playing a very strong team. Klopp fielded a strong team. So it's like, it's you wanna hang on to hope. It's like last season with Man City. I wanted to hang on to hope, thinking that we could catch Liverpool, but it never happened. And I think that great run of form that you guys had from the Champions League final, right? Then you made it to the Champions League final again and came in second, losing 1 point behind City. And then you won the league. This is 3 great seasons you guys have just had. So, taking it to a 4th, it's very difficult. It is very difficult, And you saw what happened with City last season with the drop-off, and a whole lot of similarities are currently being seen in Liverpool's season, where the midfielders are playing at centre-back. That, as soon as you saw that, you should have known. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, the fact that Liverpool are a club and they have, the FSG or the owners or whatever, if there's a need for centre-back, bring in a centre-back. Even if you have to sell a player who is excess to requirement, do that and bring in the centre-back. It's like, just do like if you're playing FIFA. You ain't got no money. You have 15 midfielders, sell 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? And use that money and bring in. It's not as easy as it sounds sometimes. There's a whole lot of logistics involved, but it can be done. You see what I'm saying? And is it too late? It's not too late. If you guys beat Tottenham, you go up to 37 points. You're 3 points behind United and 4 behind City. Albeit you have a game in hand, you have a game ahead of these teams, but still, as City, you have a game ahead. You're still within touching distance, but you got to win. You got to start scoring goals. That's the key here. And from what we've seen, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. You guys have to hope that the 2 FA Cup goals is a turnaround and that things are going to start happening for you going forward. You know what I mean? But I just came to say what I had to say. Ryan, big up, man. I like how the thing looking good now. You're able to bring guests on the channel. Column, I appreciate what you guys are doing. I tune into the Coppish show, and you guys got something good going on. Yeah, you guys got something good going on, man. Drifty, big up. Nice meeting you. I've been watching you for years. So you guys just keep doing your thing, man. Keep together, stick together, and the thing is going to be massive, man. Trust me. Remember, I told you that. You know what I mean? But
love, man.
Jersey,
love, bro.
Yeah. And hopefully, I'll get to do something with you guys in the future as well. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And Darren, definitely, we could do something in the future as well. Jersey boy,
Absolutely,
you know
brother.
what it is? Yeah, you know what it is, Jersey boy. You know what it is, Ryan LFC. Guys in the chat, appreciate you guys as well. Everybody knows me. So I'm about to leave. So from your boy Dominic Rich. Until next time.
Peace, brother.
What?
Very good.
Big up, man.
Lovely cameo there by Dom. All right, so let me go around the team now. Who would you guys start for this game? So Jersey boy, I'll start with you, bro. What would your starting 11 be?
I think I'm muted. I'm reading now. All right. So I've been thinking about it for quite a few days. Hopefully, nothing bites my ass for injuries or anything, but hopefully Allison. I would drop Trent because I think he's been poor, but we don't have enough good backup. So I'll have to stick with him. Trent, Matip, Fabinho, Robertson. The midfield is hard, but hopefully Henderson in the 6, Thiago in the 8, and I would go either Wijnaldum or Jones, just because last time we played Spurs, Jones was brilliant. And then, or Klopp experiments and puts Firmino in the 10, and then plays Mane, Salah, Origi. So personally, I would go that back four: Henderson, Thiago, Jones, Firmino, Mane, Salah. But I wouldn't mind Klopp experimenting and going with Origi and then Firmino as a cam.
Great shout. Darren, yourself, bro.
I've been 50-50 on it, to be honest, Callum. I would probably have said a couple of weeks ago, going into a game of this magnitude and calibre, with Allison, Trent, Matip, Fabinho, Robbo, then just in front of him, Thiago. I think Thiago's best role, when you look at his years at Bayern and for the Spanish national team, is best is in that 6 role with Henderson and Wijnaldum in front of him. Now, we haven't seen a midfield trio starting of Thiago, Henderson and Wijnaldum, who I think is probably our 3 best midfielders. They're very robust, you know what you're going to get, very reliable. They're going to take some stop in that midfield. And then you go with your normal front 3 up front of Salah, Bobby and Mane. But of late, you know, players have been out of form. Players needed to be dropped. Players need to be kept on their toes. It's a hard one, but I would probably put Kurt as a midfield. I think I've seen stats there recently that when he's played or started a game, we've contributed and scored more goals, which is a nice stat to have, because that's something we found hard by to come lately and getting goals and being really creative. I know we've had a lot of sideways passing and a couple of half chances on goal, but nothing really clear cut to hedge it on the edge of your seat. So I would probably go with Thiago as a holding midfielder, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Jones. So a 4-1-3-2 then with Salah and Mane up front, probably. But I don't know. It's hard to say. It's very debatable at the moment. It's if you get it right, it's great. If you get it wrong, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of frustration amongst fans. So I don't really know, Callum. It's for Jurgen, it's for Pep Linders, the lads that are there working with them on a regular basis to decide who's best suited to playing this game and who's going to go out there and leave nothing on the field. And that's where we're at the moment. You know, we can't afford any more slip-ups or dropping points. We've given ourselves a lot of work to do. And it's a tough away game tomorrow. Last season we went there, Firmino scored. It was a very, very tough game, and it was a game where we were blessed to have someone like cameo, like Virgil van Dijk as centre-back, because he really kept us in it, especially for the last 10 minutes of that game. So I expect a tough one again tomorrow. Jose knows how to spoil the party for Liverpool, of course. So, but if we just concentrate on ourselves, just let the season start again, just reunite, regroup, as I says, go at it, we'll be okay. No, we're over-analysing stuff lately, and what the players are just not taking that touch quick, or they're thinking too much about it, not just playing that short, quick pass, and there's just something not quite right, and I think it isn't that play really, and especially with Trent and Robbo of late. I've been critical, but more so with Trent. He's stunk out the place really of late. He hasn't been his usual self. He hasn't been quick. He hasn't been sharp. He hasn't even defensively. He hasn't been really good. So, but we know for his attacking prowess, that's a strength, and being creative and eye for goal and putting in that first ball, and that's something we struggle at lately. So hopefully we start getting back into that, because tomorrow night's a huge game, and we'll just see how it goes, you know.
Yeah, agreed. Welcome to the show, D-Mo Dre. How you doing, brother?
What's up, guys? I have to say it's a pleasure, an honor to be on this platform with the Coppish community. I've been here with Darren before, and I've seen Jersey Boy.
Yeah.
But big up to Coppish and big up to Callum, big up to Drifty. Yo,
Thank
you guys are literally like brothers to me, bro. I don't know when I don't remember when I discovered Coppish, but it brought me through the whole lockdown, and I've just never missed a beat since, man. So big up to big up Ryan LFC. I'm here at work, and I just took a 15-minute break because I had to just say what I had to say. And Ryan offered me the opportunity to come on with you guys, and I just wanted to just give my thoughts. All right, so I just have like 5 minutes. So
here, bro.
Here it is. I woke up because I get a lot of banter on Facebook, being a Liverpool fan, right? And I woke up to a joke that in 2015, Manchester City has scored 15. In 2021, Manchester City has scored 15 goals, Liverpool 0. Since 2021, Manchester City 15, Liverpool 0. And it
That's
is such
bad.
a weird season. I was saying on Ryan's live stream the other night that even with all of this happening, Liverpool still tops the league in goals scored. It is so strange. And Mohamed Salah is still the leading
Good
goal
top,
scorer
yeah.
for the Premier League. It is such a weird season, bro. And so for me, this game against Tottenham, I'm probably one of the only Liverpool fans still preaching do not panic, do not panic. Because I just think that Nat Phillips is the guy to take us forward at centre back. I just believe that playing a natural centre back at centre back to get Jordan Henderson out there and just let him do what he does in midfield is the way forward. And I'm saying that because we don't want to risk playing Phillips or Reese or whoever. But for me, with the protection of Henderson, Thiago, and whoever else joins the other two, it lessens the load that Phillips would have to do at centre back. Right? So it doesn't just put your natural centre back in centre back, but it gives protection ahead of him so that we wouldn't probably be under the pressure, especially for Tottenham. Every time Nat Phillips has been given the chance to prove himself ever since his debut against Everton, where he played against Calvert-Lewin, he played against Richarlison, all of them, he was probably the man of the match. He has done well. He made his Premier League debut. He did well. I think he was man of the match almost against West Ham, was it?
He's the man of the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
versus West Ham. And Haller actually had to move from him to go to Joe Gomez because Haller could not get a header off. He could not
Yeah.
win anything. And I remember that game. And I think it was Newcastle. People were saying that he played well. Sure, he's not the quickest on the ball, but he's a natural defender who does the simple things well. He's not the fastest, but I think that he would just bring us over the top and we would get our league restarted with him at centre back. So I'd go for Alisson, Trent, Nat Phillips, and Matip is going to be back. So Matip, Nat Phillips, and Roberts not at left back, obviously. Then I'd have Fabinho, Henderson, and Thiago in midfield. And I'm playing the front three. No, I know Drifty wants. I know everybody wants Origi to start. but I saw glimpses of Bobby in that FA Cup game against Manchester United that says he has to start. He had 2 assists in that game. He should have had a third because Salah missed another through pass and Salah missed the chance. And he was just pulling the strings. He was making those passes forward. So I'd definitely go for him. He has confidence of that winning goal at Anfield playing against Spurs. And I'll definitely start the front three. So it's Salah, Mane, and Firmino for me. So yeah.
Interesting. Drifty.
Yeah.
He's your starting 11.
First of all, big up everyone. I know everyone's giving us love, but we appreciate you lot as much as you appreciate us. Trust me. So,
100%.
you know what I mean? Love, man.
Cheers,
love.
bro.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I hear what you're saying about Phillips, Demo. The only thing is, in that Newcastle game, I thought he was dreadful, brother. And then it started to make me think that the West Ham game might have been a one-off. You know what I mean? But again, I guess it is a lot of pressure. For me personally, though, I'm gonna stick with Fabinho at centre back because I think we're going into a game where we can't really take those risks. So what I'll play Matip and Fabinho. Trent begrudgingly, as Jersey Boy said, we don't have anyone really that we can trust for this game. Nico's completely out of form. I do feel like Trent needs a rest, but I'd go Trent, Robbo obviously, and then in my midfield I would actually go 3-2-3-1. So I'll be playing the 4-2-3-1. That's what I would do, and I'd actually go Henderson and Thiago in a double pivot, and I'd actually let Thiago dictate while Henderson does all the dog work. I'm worried about him being just back from injury, but he's the captain in it, so everyone knows if anyone can pull through, he can. And then I'm actually going to play Robert in the number 10, and I'm going to put Origi up front. And I want those assists he was giving to Salah against Man United. I want them for Divock, and Divock will put them away. I'm telling you, if Divock is getting on the end of through balls from Thiago, from Robert, from the wide players whipping in crosses or whatever, keep doing it, and eventually Origi will score a goal. It's not like when we've got Robert up front and he's like dropping deep and he's not in there and he's not making the runs and he's thinking more about helping others. Origi, just tell him, do what you do, be selfish. I want you to be a selfish little, you know what I mean, so-and-so for this game. Don't care about nothing. Don't waste no energy running around. Occupy their centre-backs, occupy their DM, keep them second-guessing, and do what you do best, which is just get in the box and score goals. And then I'll just get Mane and Salah to casually get on with their game and try and find a way to find form, because I think those two are over-forcing play. You can tell as soon as both of them get the ball, they're just thinking, goal. They could be about 40 yards away from the box and they're thinking, goal. And it's like, calm down. Let your natural game come back to you. You're not playing right at the moment. You're not playing how you should be. And I feel like if we had a natural strike in the box, it will help. Everyone knows I've got an Origi agenda. I will hold on to this agenda forever. Yeah. Origi's my guy. But I genuinely, I'm not just saying it's based on my bias. I believe Origi is the goal scorer we have in the club we never utilise. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for saying this. Origi has 37 goals in 48 appearances, I think it is, or something like that, in the league.
37. I don't think it's in the, I think it's 37 goal contributions.
Yeah, sorry, goal contributions, sorry.
In 48 games he's started or played 90 minutes. I think. I'm 100%.
Yeah, I'll have to get Joe to come back and give me the stat again, because I remember it was Joe who gave me the stat. But just that alone allows me to believe that it's not just the eye test that lets me know that Origi is a very valuable member of the team if you use him right. You've got to utilise your players. You have to utilise players. Yeah, we need a natural goal scorer. And if we're not going to buy one, and FSG aren't going to pay any money and get us a proper goal scorer, at least use the one we've got. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's never let us down in a big game. This is a big game. These games are made for Divock. Exactly. Everton, Barcelona, he thrives on big games. Play him. So I think if we have that, that's a lot of creativity in midfield. Henderson, Thiago, and Robert in midfield. That's a naughty midfield if it works, you know?
Yep,
that is a naughty midfield if it works. There's a lot of skill, drive, endeavour, creativity, hard work, passing, even tackling. You know what I mean? People thought I was crazy when I said to play Robert in midfield, but I believe his engine could actually become a very good midfield, like box-to-box, attacking kind of midfielder. It's time to take the pressure off him for scoring goals. He clearly can't handle it. It's time to take that pressure off. Don't worry about scoring goals anymore, bro. And then I bet you any money, if you take that pressure off, he'll start making Gerrard-like runs into the box, and he'll probably get more goals than he did when he was playing up front.
Yeah.
So that's what I would go with.
All right, well, give me a sec, guys. As much as I'd like to get fired for being uncoppish,
no, don't lose your job, bro.
I actually can. So, big up again, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Take care.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, bro.
Ryan, finally gonna come to you. Who would you start, bro?
Listen, Gifty make some great point, and I was thinking about what Gifty go with. But I will go with Alisson Becker. I want an A performance. That game against Manchester United, he messed up a lot. Him kicking, him distribution was very poor in that game. I want to see an A performance from Alisson. I will go with Trent. I will go Joel Matip. I would go with Fabinho at the back. I would definitely try and nab Philip, but not in this game, because I think Joel Matip, and I am starting to worry about Joel Matip more and more. This guy need to leave the football club. We don't question him ability, but if he cannot play 2 games a week, and we have 2 important games coming up. West Ham, they're in the top 4 right now. They has been excellent this season. So you're telling me when Joel Matip play this game against Tottenham and Spurs, he have to sit out and come back in our next game to miss the West Ham, that important game too? This is ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm sick and tired of this guy. Ability-wise, listen, man, I don't know, man, but I will stay with him. Joel Matip and Fabinho and Robertson need some very good, excellent square inside the box. We will get to up top reason why I want some very good square in the box. So I would go with Jordan Henderson and Thiago Alcantara in the hole in midfield. And when Thiago Alcantara play by himself in the hole in midfield, I think especially we come up against Tottenham and Spurs, we have to protect him. He's go on the ground a lot. I watching back a few games where anytime the player them catch you on the break, he's sliding. Klopp have to tell him, say, listen, stand up on your feet to put the player them under pressure. Run behind them like what Virgil van Dijk could have do to get them off, to slow them up. But when you go on the ground and make a slide tackle, automatically you're out of the game. And the injury kind of mess you up because I really want to see Thiago in the 8 to do some crazy stuff for the front three. But I hope you guys don't misinterpret it or misunderstanding my starting lineup. So I would go ahead and end this Thiago, and also I would go with Firmino, Div up top, Saleh and Mane. I want some good score in the back. Origi, I'm begging you. Please silence some of these Liverpool fans that doubt you. And Div up Origi. I want you to stay inside the box. Don't drift to the left or don't drift to the right. Because so many times you play in match, you drift to the left or the right. I want you to stay right on the last centre half. You must score 1 or 2 against Tottenham and Spurs. We just need to see Origi play consistent. I think when Origi 2013 season, when we go to, I think when Klopp just came in, we go to the Europa League final. Consistent performance from Origi, score big goal against Borussia Dortmund. He known for that. But the Everton game, when he get injured and kind of mash him up and slow him up, loan him out where, you understand, we need to see Origi get more game time. Roberto Firmino can play as a number 10. Klopp have to switch up something to throw off the Tottenham Spurs team because these guys get a lot of rest to prepare for this game. They haven't played in the Premier League for a long time. Yes, I know them playing the FA Cup on Monday, but they rotate a lot. So they are going to have time to drill it. And Mourinho always want to spoil the party for Liverpool. So let's hope we can defeat this Tottenham Spurs team. And it's going to be tough, but I will definitely, I know you will get to the score prediction, but yeah, that's my lineup.
No, I think this lineup's a lot more difficult than we probably think. I think the back four, again, I actually agree with Demo in terms of playing Nat Phillips. I just wouldn't bring him in for this game. But going forward, I'd actually play Nat Phillips so we can actually get our best midfield on the pitch as regularly as possible. For this game, though, as much as I'd like to see a 4-2-3-1, I don't see Klopp doing it. I think he'll go Gini, Hendo, and Thiago centre midfield, even though I would play Firmino as a 10. Even with us playing 3 midfield, I'd still play Origi, Salah, and Mane, and I'd drop Firmino to the bench. But again, I don't see Klopp doing that. I do think he'll go for the normal front 3. Is there an argument to say Minamino should get a game? I mean, Salah now is scoring, but Mane hasn't scored for a while, hasn't looked himself.
Not at this moment. Not at this moment right now.
What about Shaqiri? Is there an argument to say Shaqiri should get a game? We talk about Bobby in the 10. What about Shaqiri in the 10?
I think Bobby would have given more than Shaqiri. Work with and definitely Bobby. I don't think Klopp would have go with Shaqiri in the 10. I would prefer Roberto Firmino in the 10.
He likes playing against Tottenham as well, so I'm gonna try and keep the faith that he will keep that momentum going. He does like playing against Tottenham.
Yeah, he's had a couple of goals against them the last few seasons, but it's very strange going back there, Colin, what you're saying about Minamino. I mean, starts against Palace, played really well, I thought, scores 2 goals, contributing goals, and then we just haven't seen him. We've seen him making a couple. Now, look, I was on the COP TV during the night talking about it, and I kind of brought up a point. There's obviously something going on behind the scenes there, where there's that training. I don't think so much attitude, because I don't think he's that type of player. I think he goes and gives it his all. But I don't know whether it's his move from Salzburg to Liverpool with family settlements. Like, there's a lot of stuff that can go on that we probably don't first anticipate or think. Straight away we all jump onto, well, the manager doesn't like him or he's not trusted or whatever, but sometimes there's a much bigger picture to that, and I don't know what's going on there, but there's obviously something going on why he's not being given the nod and playing more regularly. It's just been quite bizarre, I think, that he's done what he done against Palace and then we haven't seen him, so but I suppose none of us really know the full truth on what is going on.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's weird about Minamino that he's not had any game time, especially at the FA Cup game. I'd have thought he'd have got something in that game. But again, James Pearce, I think, put out a tweet yesterday. I might be mistaken, but I think it was James Pearce and said that Minamino has to do more in training. So I don't know if that's a direct message from the club to James Pearce. He's well connected, but if that is the case, then that's quite worrying because training's your bread and butter. We know Klopp is going to pick players based off training as opposed to just the natural quality or what they may do on a football pitch.
So Collab, one question. You say Klopp pick player from training, so Liverpool Origi not doing enough in training.
Shall I be honest with you? Drifty's. I know Drifty's going to cuss me for saying this. This is why I didn't even want to speak on Origi because Drifty's going to tell me off, bro. And I don't like getting told off by Drifty. When it comes to ability and talent, I think Origi hasn't really developed from that player that we saw break out into the World Cup when he was 18, 19. And now there's many factors in that. I'm not just going to sit here and say that's just all on Origi because it's not. He moved to Liverpool, then was immediately loaned back to a team that he didn't really want to play for. But then again, he had a bad season there. Came to Liverpool, he was on the peripheral. We changed manager, and Klopp started to get some results out of Origi. Then he got a bad injury. Then we sent him out on loan and decided to keep Solanke instead of him, whereas it shouldn't have been that way. Solanke should never have been brought into the club at Origi's expense. The thing is, what happens sometimes is we look at Origi's great moments, such as the Barcelona game, the Dortmund goal, the goal against Everton where he scores in the 96th minute, the goal against Newcastle. He's had some great moments.
The brace against Arsenal in the cup. I can keep going, bro. This boy scores big goals, bro.
No,
Champions League final.
Champions League
final. I didn't want to mention it, Daz. I didn't want to mention it. I didn't want to mention it. You know what I mean? Like Barcelona semi-final. I didn't want to mention it.
Carl.
No, I hear what you guys are
but
saying.
listen, when me I say still, where I feel so hurt for Liverpool because he's one of my favorite players. For some reason, I like the guy speak 5 different language, education, intelligent footballer. I think it don't fair for Liverpool Origi. This guy against Barcelona, he scored 2. The nether week against Newcastle, the weekend against Newcastle, Klopp bench him. Klopp he bring him on, score the winning goal. Shaqiri came on and square one on him head. You remember that goal we keep in the Premier League title?
Yeah, that was not Newcastle. It was the Newcastle game before the Barcelona game.
Yeah, the Newcastle game before the Barcelona game.
Yeah, because remember in that game, Salah and Firmino got injured in that game.
So
that's why Origi and Shaqiri played against Barcelona.
So yeah, he scored.
Are you sure about that, Cal?
No, 100%. Carl. No.
100%.
Are you sure about that?
No, it's a week. Listen, it's a week where we beat Barcelona and then the weekend.
No, we lost No, guys, we lost to Barcelona. Then we played Newcastle and then we played Barcelona again. I'm 100% certain.
Oh, you know what? Cal's got a good memory, so I'm not going to argue. But I thought it was the other way around. I must admit, I thought it was the other way around.
Callum is right on that. Yeah, Salah had the T-shirt on, never give up.
But I'm saying still, every time he scored, every time he scored against Barcelona, up to the final, Klopp bench him. No matter what Origi do, no matter what he do in this game, the nether game, Klopp bench him. And the same old story. So when you have a player where don't play in the last 15 games and then you bring him on for 2 minutes, what happened to Klopp with these changes? Why it take so long to make the changes? Sometimes you have to make the change and you making change last 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and people think Origi for come on and do miracle. And when done him start, the next game him not start. It's unfair it's so unfair for Liverpool Origi.
I agree. The one thing is though where Origi doesn't help himself, and you even said it yourself, Ryan. Him drifting out to the left-hand side when he shouldn't be. And also, there's been other games where he's actually played and he's not played well. Like the Lincoln City game, like he should be tearing that team up. He had a poor game. The Arsenal game in the League Cup, he came on and missed the penalty.
He
the game
against Lincoln, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but brother, it's a poor performance.
But bro, that's because he's playing with all the players who no one's got any cohesion and no one's really like got that. Do you know what I mean?
No,
like he's always. Do you know what it's like, bro? Origi,
everyone else played well in that game.
Bro, this is what Origi's like. Yeah, Origi's like the guy who, when he comes to the wedding, for some reason, everyone always forgets about him, and then he's got to sit at the kids' table. That's Origi. And it's like, he's watching all the grown-ups have all the banter, drink alcohol, and he's just sitting there at the kids' table, lower seats, knees all up in his chest. And he's just like, why did I even come? What am I doing here? Look at the disrespect I'm getting here. That's what Divot's like. If I was Divot, I'd be sitting down and thinking, what did I do? What did I do wrong to always get this level of like disrespect with regards to like my ability and any game time I'm given and whatnot? And I don't know, man. It's weird.
No, I agree. Look, he's definitely been disrespected. I think there's a narrative there where Origi hasn't helped himself in some occasions, but I do think Klopp is very much showing his favoritism when it comes to Firmino, Mane, and Salah, because especially Mane and Firmino, they've been out of form for a long time now, and their place hasn't been under threat. And I think that's an issue.
Yeah, and I think the favoritism goes, well, I don't know whether I want to quote it as favoritism, whether that's the right word or phrase to use here, Colin, but I think when Jota came into form, particularly at Atlanta, he scored a hat-trick. We went out a couple of days later and played City, and we all expected it's going to be Salah, Jota, Mane to some cohesion like that. But it turned out he ended up playing the four of them. He didn't drop Bobby Firmino, and there was a couple of weeks and games where we felt Bobby's going to be dropped and Jota will come in now because he's making a difference. He's scoring goals, he's creative, he's powerful, he's at pace. So, he didn't quite drop Bobby. He kept stuck with him, and then I think he got the goal against Spurs to head our last minute, and then we were, myself particularly, was saying, well, that's why he stuck by him, because Klopp knows them better than we do. But it's all opinion, I suppose. It's a huge debate you can have on a lot of them, but there's no doubt about it. From what I can see and the experience of watching Liverpool and looking at the lineups, is that Firmino was definitely one of his favourites. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Did you guys see when he was asked about him? I can't remember what game it was, but it was around about the time Daz is talking about when Jota should have really been playing over him.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the interviewers asked him, and he kind of screwed for like a second and was like, "Are you stupid?" And then his answer was, "If you doubt what that boy's like about or whatever, where have you been for 3 years? And I care to discuss football with you no more." Like, that's how disgusted he was with any suggestion that he should be dropped or he shouldn't be playing or anything. Yeah. That's his long lost son. I'm not even joking. They must be related somehow.
Yeah.
He love him, man. He do a lot of dirty work for us, He do a lot of dirty work. This guy run the socks up for the last 4 years for Liverpool, and he's the one who kind of started him and Lallana start the system for Jurgen Klopp. So he love Bobby Firmino, and every single Liverpool fans love Bobby Firmino. We just ask sometime, Klopp, just give Ori a fair chance, just like how you give Roberto Map. I positive sure if Origi start 3 games in a row with Salah on the next side and Mane on the next side and Thiago or Gini, whatever, just give him 3 games straight up front and you will see a different Origi. Consistent is the key in football, and I think that's Origi lack.
I agree.
Fair enough. So, guys, before we finish off the show, obviously we've got to do our score predictions. Now, Drifty, I know you don't do score predictions, so Jersey Boy, I'm going to start with you. What's your score prediction, bro?
No one's going to like my score prediction. For a long time, I haven't done score prediction because of luck, but that doesn't matter anymore because I've been doing them and I've been getting draw loss. So, do you know what? Why not? And sadly, some of my predictions have been correct. The last one I did say I predicted us to lose to United. Unfortunately, my one is 3-1 Spurs. I think we're going to get bantered to hell. I don't like saying it, but I think Kane, Ndombele and Son are going to score, and then we're going to get a consolation goal in at the 90th minute with Salah. Hope to God I'm wrong, but we're in such poor form. Tottenham will feast on the fact that we can't score, and they probably will get a soft penalty or something. I don't know, but I just think we're in trouble.
I hear you. I just echo that. I've been on a few Tottenham channels and done a few shows about the game, and I predicted 3-1 to Tottenham as well. So I'm nervous about this one. Daz, are you as nervous as me and Jersey Boy?
I'm definitely nervous, yeah. Very apprehensive, I suppose, a bit nervous, excited about it at the same time, because excited, I would say, that it could be a start to something good. the fact we went out of cup now, there's no excuses. There's a long way now. I suppose we have recovery, rest time, concentration on each game. I'm going to be a little bit more positive though and go for another 2-1 to Liverpool. And why I say that is because Matip we know is going to be back for this game. And as critical as it can be about Matip when it comes to injuries and not being available for selection, it's very frustrating and it's obviously concerning. When he comes into the team, he's brilliant. It's like he's never been out of the team. You know what I mean? Doesn't put a foot wrong. He's just so good, so comfortable. And we obviously know when Fabinho's in the team starts, we don't concede many goals either. Apart from the other day at United, that was the most we conceded in the game. But it's going to go for us to win 2-1. I think it's hard to say, lads. It's you don't know what you're going to get with Spurs either. If you talk to Spurs fans, any optimistic Spurs fans, they'll tell you themselves like. You seen a couple of weeks ago, they was talking to win the league. They drew at Palace. They came and lost to Liverpool. Then they lost another game. And you were like, well, where's that gone? Do you know what I mean? That season is just over in a couple of games. And now they're back in some bit of form. They've beaten Sheffield lately, but everybody's beaten them. So, look, I'm just going to say 2-1 because I like to be positive and I like to be a bit of optimistic. But I'm not going to stand over that. I'll just go for 2-1 simply because we went there one last season. We only beat them a few weeks ago, and I think we normally have that card marked. You know what I mean with Spurs? They're not going to win the league. I think they'll do well at this stage to get top 4. As I said, 19 games to go. It's a long, long way to go, lads. I'm confident the cream will still rise to the top. Not saying by any means we're going to win the league because we've given ourselves a long way to go. City at the moment in cruise control look like champions already, but there's a long way to go. So we'll just wait and see what happens, and all shall be revealed in next 30 hours or so.
Indeed. And Ryan, yourself, what's your score prediction, my bro?
I'm predicting 1-1.
A 1-1.
1-1, man. I don't like to predict my team lose. Everybody always say I make prediction, Premier League prediction every single week, and I predict Liverpool to win. I'm a lot confident right now. I am just going to stick on the fence and go a 1-1 draw with Liverpool.
Fair enough.
Hopefully they prove me wrong. Trust me, I would have loved to win this game, but hopefully I prove me wrong.
Indeed. All right. We're going to let you take it out from here. Unless there's anything else you want to talk about, bro.
No, I just want to tell you guys, thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciate you guys, man. Jersey boy, every single one who come on, I really appreciate it, man. Gifty, no flub. I want to see good map. I want to see if people really following Ryan LFC. So hear me out, guys. I have 64 people on the live. I want to see my strength. I want at least 10 person go over Copish, go and subscribe. Go and comment on any video and say Ryan LFC. I want to know if I really have a pulling power. Right? Go and Copish, tell them that Ryan LFC said. I want to see if I'm good like that, Gifty. You think I'm good like that?
Yeah, man. You're boss soon, bro. Don't worry, man. Keep up the hard work, man. Real talk, man. It's all about perseverance and just keep on going, man. And people will see the talent, bro. We all rise to the top, man. Trust me. Big up yourself, man. Yeah. Some of the words you've told me, you don't realize it's touching still. Do you know what I mean? Like we just do this because we love it. We do this because we love it. But when you can influence people, you know what I mean? It's a good feeling,
when I was promoting the thing, the guy them said I'm not getting you on from Jamaica, so. Listen, I proved them wrong.
Bob, anytime, man. Anytime, man.
Listen, man, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. And Jersey boy, it's a pleasure to be here, man. Listen, Copish, I'm watching you for a long time, Bridging. So doing a video with you guys and coming on your guys' channel, trust me, it mean a lot to me, brother. It mean a lot to me. You understand?
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure, man.
Listen, and a lot of time, I can't watch the video live again anymore. You know why? And I left me suffer at night time at work. When I see you guys, I just come out.
Yeah.
I watch every single video you guys make. At night time, when I daytime I see you guys, I just come on, say guys, hit the like button and I gone. Because from 11 till 1 o'clock, my first break, trust me, you guys bring me through the night, Bridget. I don't watch nothing else. Sometimes I don't want to leave it the show for done. I exit, go watch something else and then come back. That's all you guys mean a lot to me, bro. So that 2 hours every single night you do, bro. Every single night. Trust me, brother. I appreciate guys, brother. Bring me through my night, Bridget. Night run easy.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, I've done that myself, bro. It's hard, man. So no, that's love, man. That's love.
Trust me, bro. Continue doing the great work, guys. You guys are doing great. Numbers are going up, and just continue putting the hard work. Trust me. We are one. Just say hope we can win and start to banter back some people, man. Manchester
Yeah.
United fan, calm down.
Yeah.
I know a lot
That's
of
it.
you Man City fans, man, and Man City fans down in the comment. Listen, lower no expectation. Liverpool will be coming back. So calm down, relax.
Love
Daz,
it.
we've
love
missed you on the viewers review lately as well, bro.
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
We've missed you on the viewers review show lately, bro. What's happening, man?
Oh yeah. I've not a lot of time, lads. I'm flat out working as well, so it's just non-stop, isn't it? And then you're doing other sorts of content, and then you have to have your own kind of family time. So yeah, no, I'll be back on, lads, definitely this week. But look, big up to you as well. Echoing what Ryan said, it's been great watching a lot of your content. Very opinionated and a lot of facts as well you give, which is great. And yeah, you're learning and seeing stuff that you're doing all the time, which is really good. That you can tell, yeah, I didn't know about that. Oh, that was a great point from one of you. So very good, lads. Keep it going. And yeah, I suppose sky's the limit. This time next year now will be bigger and better, I'm sure. So keep it up and big up to you. And same with Jersey boy and Ryan. Well done, lads. Much appreciated.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
No,
I will
love,
be
man,
back in
love.
my video too, man. I will back in my video. So
Yes,
look
bro.
out for my
Yes,
video,
bro.
man.
Yeah,
And
nah,
viewers,
we know you're.
when
We
you
know
need,
you're
when you
original,
need
bro.
to send in a video, when you get to the time, and this is I don't like with fans. They ask to be on the channel, and when you get the opportunity, if Liverpool lose, nobody send the video. Same like if Liverpool lose, nobody
Yeah.
watch the review afterwards. Guys, listen, it's all about the game. Sometimes you win, tomorrow you lose. Send in a video to Copish, whether we lose or draw. Express yourself.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Enjoy when you win and stay humble when you lose. And that's just life. That's how it goes.
Precisely. Precisely.
Okay, I'm not
Definitely.
holding
Have a
up
go-
anymore, guys.
have a
because I
good
know
one,
you
lads.
guys is
Take
very
care.
busy.
Yeah, man.
So
Pleasure's all ours.
Thank you very much,
very
Take
care,
much,
lads.
bro.
Big respect.
Thank,
Cheers.
thank you, Daz and Jersey boy.
Peace out.
Take care, people.